That's not true. Tommy C was designated to manage me and him, and I have a whole group chat where we send constant updates on what's going on. I rarely spoke to Keemstar about my output. It's not his job. Man, this sounds super familiar. When I showed the full docket to Boblax, he made up a lie that the docket got glitched. Okay. I have yet to run into an issue where Google Drives and Google Documents will just randomly glitch and delete everything. I'm gonna be honest. Maybe. You never, you know what? I'll give him that one. Maybe. I have never experienced it myself, but I'll throw that in the maybe category of things that could have happened. There is proof. He edited the docket 5 minutes before going live to remove his post about Grace Thorpe. You're suing a man and you end it with a fucking dog hitting a fucking drum! Oh, I'm fucking mad.
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
I kind of wanted to go over this first, and I feel like this meme kind of like encapsulates my feeling on certain things. As you can tell here, I wrote in the now recording chat PTSD before going live, just so that they can understand my position here.
Well, so just take the L.
That L is going to you because you are officially fired. And I'm not fired. Yes, you are. I have a new editor. I'm actually getting rid of you.
I'm not fired. It's okay. You can take an L. I took an L before. I took an L in January. You can take an L.
Okay.
No, this is a total L.
Sure.
It's fine. There's nothing
Between me and
you,
you are fired. Like, go look at the LolcowLive Twitter.
You can,
like,
you
right
can
now.
I'm not joking. I'm having PTSD. Out of everybody in this world, I understand Connor's plight. Now, I didn't see any of this go down. I didn't watch the new episode of LolcowLive. I haven't watched LolcowLive in God knows how fucking long. It's been a long time since I even watched LolcowLive. I'm gonna be brutally honest with you guys. I thought it was amazing when it first started. You know, when they brought Blade on, it was interesting. But the minute they involved the Thorpes, I was like, I have AIDS. Why in the living hell are you making me be subjected to the Thorpes? Who gives a shit about a girl that writes the N-word on her chest and her dad that fucks her? I don't care. They're not even like funny lolcows. They're just losers that are like desperate for any amount of clout whatsoever. I still respect Tommy, obviously. I like Tommy on the show. I kind of like the dynamic of the show. But overall, the show's been sucking lately. And that's not really on Connor. It's not really on Connor. I think what it is a mixture of they don't know what the fuck to do with the show at all. They don't know what their goal is, what their aim is. They don't know how to appeal to the lolcow community base. I've already talked about this previously in a members only stream. And I'm gonna say it, Keemstar has no fucking idea how to handle the lolcow community. He doesn't understand the detractors. He doesn't understand the clip channels. He doesn't understand the culture at all. And you know what? Like, I'm not expecting him to know, but realistically, if you're getting into bed with the lolcow community, you gotta play by the rules a little bit. He only knows how to deal with like baseline drama. He doesn't understand, like, the dynamics of the Spurgs versus the talent. He doesn't understand that the lolcows should not be interacting with these people unless they are people that aren't clinically insane. Like, an example is, like, Kiwi, Smokies, Nick Nobody, all these large and up-and-coming creators that cover drama in the lolcow space, or lolcows in general, are very, very fucking good at this. They don't just do stupid shit. They cover it as it goes, and they're very knowledgeable on those things. Having them come on to debate Boogie or Wings, or maybe you bring on Snort Hogan or any of the fucking other detractor channels, people like King Sly, those dudes would be fucking awesome because they could debate the cows, bring other cows on to interact with the cows. The problem is that these cows are insular. They don't want to talk to each other. They don't want to interact with each other because they know it's more content for the detractor channels. So you're kind of in a catch-22 situation here. But the problem is that if you are manufacturing arguments with the Thorpes, who no detractor channel gives an actual genuine fuck about. No one cares about the Thorpes. Nobody. Why even bring them on in the first place? What is the point? They're not entertaining. They're not interesting. They're fucking boring. Just because Grace gets plowed by her dad doesn't make a show interesting for Boogie, Wings, Tommy, and Keemstar. It doesn't. I'm sorry. I think they can make a great show. The bones are there. The problem is they don't know what to do with it. And then there's Connor. Connor is somebody that is expected to read the mind of one particular individual and what they want, which is crazy. I know that feeling. To read his mind and just like, you can't read the gnome's mind. You can't do it. And the gnome expects you to read his fucking mind all the time. You can't do it. It's impossible. Dude, I've said it to Keem where I was like, dude, there's so much more to work with here. Like, I even told him that he should bring on Smokey and Kiwis, and they brought Smokey on and had nothing for him to work with against Wings. Like, I literally pushed them in the direction to be like, hey, get people like Smokey and Kiwis on the fucking podcast. I've helped in some minor degree to try and push it to what it should be, and nobody listened. And that's not Tommy's fault. That's not Connor's fault. That's not Boogie's fault. That's not Wings' fault. It's the guy who runs the show.
I don't understand why I'm still getting hate.
So, let's go over this, because this was posted around 43 minutes ago by Connor, which I'm going to tell you is probably going to be deleted soon, so enjoy it while you get the chance. Keemstar fired me because he has thin skin. Last night, Keemstar melted down on Boblax's live stream because I went on and returned fire back to him about how horribly he ran the show. First, he debated me and got caught lying. Then, he called in later, solo, and continued to lie. Timestamp streamed, linked at the bottom of the post, which we will go over that. Lied that he manages me and my content output. I'm under the impression the last time that Connor had a editor issue with the podcast, not putting out the shorts and everything like that, which he did fuck up. But at the same time, they should be reminding him of that. Tommy was in charge of him, not Keemstar. Tommy. It was hilarious, the idea that Tommy was going to be in charge of Connor, who Connor and Tommy didn't like each other. Like, that shit would have been funny, and it was. But if Keem did say that he's in charge of Connor, it's either he forgot that Tommy's in charge, or he's assuming that he's in charge of him, which I wouldn't be shocked by that. That's not true. Tommy C was designated to manage me and him, and I have a whole group chat where we send constant updates on what's going on. I barely spoke to Keemstar about my output. It's not his job. Man, this sounds super familiar. When I showed the full docket to Boblax, he made up a lie that the docket got glitched. Okay. I have yet to run into an issue where Google Drives and Google Documents will just randomly glitch and delete everything. I'm gonna be honest. Maybe. You never... you know what? I'll give him that one. Maybe. I have never experienced it myself, but I'll throw that in the maybe category of things that could have happened. There is proof. He edited the docket 5 minutes before going live to remove his post about Grace Thorpe. I need to pull this up, okay? I need to find this Grace Thorpe thing. Where is this? Because the whole document's here. Subreddit, a farmer episode, bad thumbnail, boogie. Is it oh, it's actually gone. It's not in the docket. That's interesting. We need to hunt this down, chat. LolcowLive.
Your portfolio.
Oh my God, shut up.
How are you making money on a podcast?
Oh God, King. No, oh God. So Keem just went total docket death. Here's what you have to learn. He always goes full docket death. You can't ever make a docket perfect enough for him. It's literally impossible. Trust me. I know. It's fucking impossible. There, here it is. Got it. Here we go. I don't want to fuck Grace, you retards. I don't know why this Reddit is so obsessed with saying Keem only wants Grace on the show to fuck her. One, I had them on the show the first time because there's a rumor that Grace is fucking your father, and I thought it'd be good content. It wasn't though. It was trash. You should have looked into the Thorpes. They're fucking boring, dude. I could have told you that. One DM could have fixed all of this. Even though their first appearance was garbage, I had put them on a second time because the father got arrested. And those were major updates. Oh, wow. Who cares? Who cares about the Thorpes? Nobody gives a shit. The most interesting thing about the Thorpes, and I'm going to say this to Keem, the most interesting thing about the Thorpes is when Grace broke up with Darius IRL. You need to get Darius on the podcast. That would be hilarious. That dude is a schizophrenic. But like, that's all they're interesting for. They're not interesting for anything else. 4, have you seen my girlfriend? She's a straight up smoke show. Why would I want to fuck Grace? 3-way. Everything through 1 and 4, you guys on this Reddit already know, but you choose to live in fairy tale world. Bro, you're dealing with the LolCow detractor communities. They make memes out of everything. Like, bro, dude, this is what I'm saying. He doesn't understand the culture. Kasari's a good example. Kasari's done 2 LolCow documentaries on Daniel Larson. That entire community of people just make memes out of the littlest thing imaginable. I assume his comment section is full of memes. I assume it's just full of Daniel Larson memes. The LolCow community makes memes out of everything. And you are on and the owner of the LolCow podcast. They're gonna make memes about you. Ignore this. What are you doing? That Grace is only on the show because I want to fuck her. You're all retarded, and I'm going to bully you for being retarded. Then why didn't you let this be in the document? Like, if you're gonna bully these people to say that they're retarded, put it in the document to call them retarded. Like, I don't get this. I don't get it. Like, you're just pissing away content right there. Like, it's shocking to me. Here's the docket. Since Keemstar edited parts out and never showed the full thing on stream. The most obvious attempt to force drama by intentionally bombing the stream and throwing me under the bus for his own incompetence. I didn't see the stream, so I have no idea if that's true, if that episode bombed that fucking hard. I have no idea. Chat, who watched the LolCow last live stream? Put ones in chat if you watched it so you could give me like an idea if it bombed or not. You're not helpful confusing, nor are you, Fernando. Okay, Lord Bucko, you watched it. On a scale of like 1 to 10, 10 being the worst. How bad was this episode? Worst yet? Okay, so if it's that bad from the consensus, I'm gonna go with what the consensus is saying. Now, before I get screamed at and get a phone call about it, before you freak, I have no idea what happened. But from what I'm seeing here, and from the chat saying, this entire Reddit thread, the reaction that everyone's giving, I'm gonna say it was probably a shit episode, okay? How Keem failed the fans miserably. Okay, let's see how this goes. Of course, you may be wondering, why would Keem fire me if I talked smack about him? Well, Keem acts like we have a professional work environment. There is no such thing as a professional work environment. No. It's far from it. And you can't talk to your boss that way. As if this is a McDonald's, and he's professional, and he doesn't openly talk shit about me for content. Somebody needs to get Connor on my live stream. We gotta compare some notes, bro. We gotta compare some notes. I understand Connor's hell. I understand what Connor's going through. Oh, God. Connor, if you ever need to have an AA meeting of working with Keem. Oh, God. If you need it, bro. If you need it. I'll be your sponsor, dude. I have no issue playing along with it. It's funny. Yeah, I get that. But the problem is, he can't take it back. So he has to justify firing me because he's thin-skinned. Deleted his embarrassing Grace Thorpe's cope about post from the docket. Proof at the bottom. Didn't read the replies clowning on him. Didn't even read the post I put in there criticizing myself. Yeah, what? Okay. This is number 1 that I'm gonna teach Connor. I should have warned Connor. I should have warned him, guys. I should have warned him. If one thing in the document isn't interesting to him, the whole document sucks. It doesn't matter if there's amazing content within it. It just sucks. Like, yeah. Connor, I could have saved you. I never speak to Connor, but I could have saved him. I could have, guys. I could have saved him. Let's see here. I didn't even read the post. Criticizing myself. Delayed the stream from Tuesday to Wednesday for the 2nd week in a row because he couldn't come up with any content. So he put the responsibility on me. His one job for LolCow, by the way. That's great. DMs for the archives opposed to the Google Doc link, well as my Dark Viper doc. Yes, I will be pulling up those later. Let's see here. Reviewed the Dick Show clip, docket solo. Whole show was advertised as the cows reacting to the Reddit. Why the fuck did he read posts about Boogie without Boogie in the call? That's... Did that really happen? Did that really happen? Did he read Boogie posts without Boogie there, and it was the cows reacting to the subreddit? Oh god, that's funny. That's fucking hilarious. Oh god. Didn't talk about EDP replying to Boogie on Instagram. I don't know why you wouldn't go over that. I feel like that would be interesting to kind of like dig into Boogie's mind about how he feels about EDP now. The Dick Show clip. Okay, so they're talking about Dick Masterson. The biggest problem in the universe guy with Vito. But Dick runs his own show. So Dick talks about the LolcowLive podcast like all the time. What is Smaggle sending me? He could pull a Pescator. He could steal the channel at any time. No, I'm kidding. It's a lot harder to steal people's channels nowadays. You can't do that. Even if you're made manager, you can't switch ownership into your name. Unless he listed you as an owner. There's no way he could do it. I thought about it when I was the LolcowLive editor, when I was the producer. As a joke. It was a joke. Let's see here. Didn't poll the chat on if Frank Hassel or Flaming Star did more damage to Boogie. I suggested that in the docket. That actually would be an interesting poll. Because, like, I believe Frank did, like, way more, obviously. Like, Frank hit Boogie at, like, his mental lowest. I think he fucked up Boogie more than anybody in the world. He could get that video uploaded, though. He could. You're right. Let's see here. Didn't come up with Fat Olympics for the two fattest cows on the podcast. See, that's the thing. You can literally just rip off Dick Masterson's idea that he does with Vito. If Vito doesn't lose a certain amount of weight within, like, I think, like a week or two. I don't remember the exact rules. I don't watch Dick Masterson. But, like, I'm pretty sure Vito has, like, a timeline to lose weight. And if he doesn't lose weight on time, people send in things that Dick thinks that Vito would like toys or, like, collector's items or something like that. And if Vito hits weight, he gets the prizes. If Vito doesn't hit weight, Dick Masterson destroys them. Which would be fucking hilarious if they just implicated that, if they just did that for LolcowLive. Like, imagine if they get, like, a magic card, like a very expensive magic card that Boogie would be super excited about. And Boogie didn't meet the weight loss requirement, and Keemstar just set that on fire in his house. That would be funny as shit. Like, I think that would be great. The LolcowLive Olympics mixed with, they get a reward at the end. If they fail, they don't. It gets destroyed. Like, that would be funny. Like, I don't see how that wasn't used. Like, I would kill to see Boogie scream. There's like a $2,000 magic card that Keemstar just burns in his hands. Like, that'd be great. Let's see here. What else? Tried to bring Blade in randomly later, but not Shoe Nice against the fans' wishes. Yeah, well, because Keem's friends with Shoe Nice. Blade, that's why. You think you can get Killer Keemstar? Do you think you can see Killer Keemstar, my Mesere, something like 2,000 a month sounds on? Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. Do you want to know why confusing? Because you can't hack it. You would be outed within like less than an hour. You have to be on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You cannot go to school. You have to quit school. I'm just warning you. I'm not going to ruin your life so you can get paid that much. Fuck off. I'm not sending you sending his resume. Quit school then. If you want to be the editor of LolcowLive, quit your fucking school. Like, it's not. It's not. Always ask for more. Let's see here. If you're on call 24 hours, minimum you should be paid 50 to 50K a year, minimum. If you're gonna be on call for content and you need to put out like 3 videos, a live stream, and a docket like every day, sort of shit, minimum, you got to make 50K a year, minimum. Let's see here. What else? Yeah, I don't know why bringing Blade on over Shoe Nice was the move on that one. I know he's like friends with Blade, but Blade is boring when he's sober. Blade is so boring when he's sober. I like Blade where he's constantly dropping the hard R and being completely blackout drunk. I love that Blade. Only Use Me Blade wasted is great. Only Use Me Blade sober is boring as shit. I'm just gonna say it. Nobody watches Blade anymore for fucking, what is it? Nobody watches Blade anymore for Call of Duty streams. Nobody. Nobody gives a shit about sober Blade. Why bring Blade on? Unless he's going to be a drunk idiot, and then you bring on Shoe Nice, who's also a drunk idiot, and have them battle it out. See, that would be funny. That would be funny. But they're not going to do that. Because Blade's trying to get sober. And I'm happy Blade's trying to get sober. But, like, that's boring. I don't want to see sober Blade. Let's see here. Thank you. Thank you. Let's pull this up. Act like there's nothing there. There's 11 posts. If they all, as a group, spent 5 minutes on each, 1 hour of the show content easily. He's an entertainer. It's his job. Yeah, that sounds about right. I gave him plenty of work to get the ball rolling. Akeem can't figure out how to entertain an audience with 10 interesting Reddit posts and a clip from another podcast talking shit. That isn't my fault. Hires a new editor within 10 minutes. New guy works for his UFO company, by the way. He obviously had this plan. No, Keemstar just, at the end of the day, anyone that just says yes to him, he'll hire them. How do you think I got the job? How do you think I got it? I didn't have any credentials. I was streaming to like 70 to 100 people at one point. And I was only making content for a year. I didn't know shit. I didn't even ask him. He asked me. I was like, what the fuck? All right, I'll try it. Like, he just... I don't think it was like... It might have been. I wouldn't be shocked if it was, but like, I'm not shocked. Yeah, the reason I wasn't hired because I was on a vacation. I wouldn't be home for like 2 days. Yeah, exactly. See, you have to be on call. 24 hours. You have to be on call. Let's see here. Ignored Tommy defending me over the docket. And Boogie saying I've been nothing but great for the show since after January. Since the January fiasco, I've done everything in my job description, plus more. If he wanted to fire me back then, he should have, but instead, he kept me around for 2 months, then decided to force a fake narrative to justify it. I went beyond my job and did his job for him, gathering content, after he failed to do so for two weeks in a row. Then he refused to read the docket and intentionally bagged the whole stream. What's even the point of going live for a Reddit review? He would rather play games with me than put on a watchable show for you guys involving the subreddit and community. And when I decide to play along, he has thin skin and fires me. Lastly, he didn't even debate me and make content out of it on LolcowLive. He had to get on his hands and knees to beg for forgiveness like he made Boogie do. Links to Bo Black's stream, timestamped. My debate with Keemstar from last night. I want to see this.
Dude. It's just so bad. I felt like...
Oh no, God. We're about to hear some fucking blood sports. We're about to hear some blood sports.
This could have been such a good show.
Yeah, you felt like it should have been a good show without
Dude,
fucking
why did you not read your Grace Thorpe post? Why did you delete that from the docket?
Because I already responded to it on the show before, but you cut it out of the edit. I've already literally said everything in that post word for word on the show before. But let me ask you a question. Why didn't you take more than... Hey, why are you going to interrupt me every time I talk?
to Keem, act to you, like he did to Connor, when it came to suggesting ideas. Man, Shinji, I could take 2 roads down this path. I could either sweep, or I could tell the truth. I'm gonna tell the truth. Yeah, exactly. Almost identically. Almost identically. It's almost a 1-for-1.
Every time I talk.
That's one time, by the way. But okay,
No. Ever since I've been in here, you've been talking over me. Ever since I've been in here.
We've been in here for 30 seconds. Go ahead, Keemstar.
Yeah,
Calm
and
down.
you've interrupted me every single time, and you're doing it again. And you're doing it again.
Go ahead.
So are you asking me a question?
I'm not saying, by the way, I need to preface. Connor was way better at his job than I ever was. I was dog shit. I own that. I wear it as a badge of honor that I was a shit producer. But, like, I know exactly what Connor's going through. At least Connor was better at it.
Are you asking me a question, or do you want to hear yourself talk? What is it?
Keemstar, ask your question.
Cope more. Giggle and cope more. Dude, your docket was fucking trash. No, you asked me a question, and I tried to...
God, this brings back memories for me, too. This brings back so many memories. See, now it's funny to me, because I'm not the one involved. I'm just watching like the rest of you. Now I get why everyone found it funny.
Answer.
Smaggle, you were a shit producer. You can't even talk. Shut up, Mushmouth.
And you're interrupting me.
Ask your question.
This is why you're fucking gone, bro. You're fucking gone. Then you want to come on here? No, I'm so serious. I'm bringing Tuba on from Skyfire, who's an amazing editor, to come on and edit.
Relax.
Again,
he brings up, oh, I have a great backup, an amazing editor.
We told you this so many fucking times before.
What does being a producer for this show even entail? So, producer on the show, ergo means that you are in charge of literally everything. You're basically the guy that runs the ship.
You don't fucking talk and
Smaggle, I'm not going to dignify that with a response.
Disrespect the show this way. You did a fucking horrible job. You're over here saying shit like, oh, they're trying to do forced drama. What is the forced drama?
Keemstar, you have one job.
He really hates the forced drama line. He really hates the forced drama line. He hates when people say forced drama, bro. He fucking hates that shit. Oh, God. He absolutely hates the forced drama shit. Anytime I've tuned into LolCow, like, randomly, and the chat starts going forced drama, he's like, what forced drama? What forced drama? He starts freaking the fuck out.
Drama.
I'll tell you this.
What is it? What is the forced drama? Answer the question.
Yeah,
answer the question.
This is the forced drama. You have one job to do, which is make a live stream once a week. That's your one job, right? You can't come up with it.
No, it's not my one job. I have many different jobs. That is not my one job.
Okay, that is not what Connor's trying to say, Keem. Don't obfuscate. He's saying you have one job. Find the content for LolcowLive. And the response is, I have a lot of jobs. Yes, we know. You're the owner of Happy Punch. You're the owner of Skyfire News. You own Drama Alert. You also have all these other businesses that you're working on that I can't disclose. But, like, dude, come on. You know what Connor's trying to say.
With LolcowLive, that's your one job.
No, that isn't my job either. I got to make sure that you're uploading and you're doing the fucking what you.
That's Tommy's job. Is it not Tommy's job? What are you fucking talking? You're a liar. It's Tommy's job. You're lying. I just fucking caught you out a lie.
That is not a lie.
Lie. Okay, line number one. Okay. What else do you manage the finances? Okay, I'll give you that.
Can I ask you a question? Are you gonna let us talk one at a time, or just let him talk?
Oh my God, Bo Blacks just got dragged in as a mediator. Oh, I feel so bad for Bo Blacks. I feel so bad. I swear. Hold on. I'm trying to reach out to some artists and they just DM'd me because I'm trying to reach out to Cat. I want to get new emotes for you guys.
Over me the
Poor Sure, Boblax.
Tagged you in a tweet of Austin No Powers sending lyrics
Oh, God.
to Mr. Sen. I do hope lyrics is not in danger.
No, he's fine. He's fine. Yeah. That's retarded. That's fucking that is retarded. LolcowLive went live too. Wait, what do you mean? You're joking. You're actually trolling me. There's no way he just went live right now. Okay, thank God. I thought I was getting trolled for a minute. I thought I was getting trolled. I was like, I thought that was real. I was like, there's no way he's going live right now. He probably has no idea what's happening.
Entire time. What are we doing?
It's all right, Tamer. Don't worry about it. It is what it is at the end of the day. Larix is gonna be all right.
I mean, you guys are what? Am I gonna just interrupt both of you guys to just say?
I would like you to, because I can't stand talking, and then he talks on.
Okay.
Boblax, okay, I'm gonna teach you something as a mediator in this situation. You tell Keem to shut up first, because he's gonna control the narrative in the room. You mute him first, let Connor go. Then you mute Connor and let Keemstar go. You got. Come on, man.
Connor, let Keemstar speak and then talk when he's finished. All right.
Okay.
Normal conversation rules here. No.
Go ahead.
I know. Like, what the fuck is this? So it is my job to make sure you're doing what you're doing, and when you don't, then I have to go yell at Tommy, and then Tommy has to yell at you. So there's no lie. I don't know why you would say I'm lying.
Tommy is the one that manages me completely. You don't manage me at all. You barely do. I mean, the only thing that you'll do is every now and then you'll message me. So you go on the show all the time. I don't even talk to Connor about the live shows. I don't even talk to him. He just does it himself. I don't talk to him. So which is true, that you don't talk to me about the shows, or that you're constantly managing me? Because
when did I say I don't talk to you? When did I say
you said
I don't
that last
talk
show? You said last show. You were talking about the when I edit the live stream after you go live. You said that last show. You said I don't talk to Connor about that. Like he just.
So was it universally that I didn't talk to you for the whole time you've been in Lolcow, or just like the last few weeks when Tommy took over?
No, you don't. You don't talk to me about the idea.
Oh, Jesus. Thank you for the $100, Gaming Witch. Let's go. Buy her candles. Buy her wax melts. She makes amazing homemade products. I get no money out of it. It's all because she is a great person. Thank you so much, Gaming Witch. 07s for Gaming Witch. Confusing will not be getting any of that money.
That goes into Lolcow edit. I do that completely myself. You don't talk to me about the like how the content's going. I do that with Tommy. I do that with
Darth Potato. Be sure to ask her in chat. A Gaming Witch links it all the time for her Etsy store. Make sure you go purchase something from her.
Tommy.
Yeah,
him and I message all the time because he's my boss. Yeah, exactly. That is true.
Yeah, that's not true. That's not true.
You don't talk about that at all. So you're not going to come on here and lie. Your one job is to manage a live stream. You couldn't do it. You pushed off 2 weeks in a row. You know you failed.
Lie. There is no lie.
Hold on. I'm trying to figure out where this conversation of a lie.
When I edit the live stream after you go live, you said that last show. You said, I don't talk to Connor about that. Like he just does it himself.
So was it universally that I didn't talk to you for the whole time you've been in Lolcow, or just like the last few weeks when Tommy took over?
No, you don't. You don't talk to me about the ideas that goes into Lolcow edit. I do that completely myself. You don't talk to me about the like how the content's going. I do that with Tommy. I do that with Tommy.
Yeah,
him and I message all the time because he's my boss. Yeah, exactly. That is true.
Yeah, that's not true. That's not.
I know I'm opening the floodgates with this idea. I'm gonna sit in the in the live room. Confusing. Your job is to tell me if Keems shows up, because I know he's gonna watch this and he's gonna be pissed.
You don't talk about that at all. So you're not gonna come on here and lie. Your one job is to manage a live stream. You couldn't do it. You pushed off 2 weeks in a row. You know you failed.
Lie. There is no lie. And by the way, the docket was fucking garbage. And the fact that you can't accept that is just more of the same. Like when you do a bad edit job and everybody, like literally there's a campaign to fire you. Like everybody wants you fired.
Who's saying that? Is Boogie trying to fire him? Is Boogie trying to fire him? Is Wings trying to fire him? Is Tommy trying to fire him? Because I don't think Tommy wants to fire Connor right now. I would have heard that through the grapevine already. I would have heard that through the grapevine. There's a lot of leaky ships on the Lolcow podcast. I would have heard something by now. So I didn't hear anything like that. What else? I doubt Wings would want to fire him.
Yeah, they say that about every person.
So if this isn't cope, like what is it then?
Okay.
Why does the entire fan base want you fired?
Why does the entire fan base want you fired? They wanted him fired earlier when you brought him on stream and you guys had your arguments, but I feel like they got used to Connor and were like, all right, whatever. Like, he's here to stay and we'll just deal with him. From what I understand, I didn't see like this big crazy need to try and fire him. But maybe I'm just, the audience leads comments about it. No idea if it's the minority or majority. I would assume it's the minority, not the majority. That's kind of like where my mindset is. Because, like, what podcast gets that invested in the editor or producer? No, I can see why Connor thought Keem was planning this, was bringing up the new editor like that and bringing up the firing campaign. Seems very malicious. I wouldn't call it malicious. I would just say that's typical Keemstar behavior.
They scam it every time. Yes, they do.
Because it's funny. It's funny.
I'm gonna admit this is Connor's definitely getting the shit end of the stick for no reason. The docket is like kind of funny. I'll be honest. Like literally, the docket is full of like interesting shit. If all the cows were on,
I can take it. Job.
Yeah, no, nobody's gonna be not backing Connor because what is it? What's the word I'm looking for here? Because Boblax has the RFC community. The RFC community likes Connor because Connor is Augie's roommate. So that's probably why they were backing him up. It wasn't the LolCow fans.
It's like the live stream.
They all spam that they want to fire you because it's
the Keemstar show audience left comments about you wanting to be fired. Yeah, but then we turned that into content, into how shitty I was, and I was never fired. I can't say never because I was fired like multiple times, but I kept getting asked to come back.
It's funny. That's
LolcowLive has fans. Yes, they have fans confusing
what they're doing.
And you know it's funny because you play into it. That's why you did what you did today by acting all the press on stream. You know it's funny. If you didn't know it was funny, you wouldn't play into it like you do. Be honest. Obviously, you fucking think it's funny. Second thing, you pushed off the live stream twice in a row.
It's true. I actually think it's true. I think you're actually pretty bad at your job.
No, I'm not bad at my job because I spend more time on the live stream than you did, right? Because you couldn't even spend. You said, "Oh,
considering the decline of the show, it sounds like a vocal minority." Yeah, that's the thing. And Shinji pointed out the vocal minority is what like is noticed most. Any sort of negative comment is like really noticed most on certain shows run by certain people.
No, you didn't. I called you during the live stream twice and you didn't answer your phone. So what are you talking about?
No, setting up the live stream. I spent more time setting up the live stream than you. The one thing you're supposed to do for LolcowLive. What did you do for LolcowLive this week? What did you do besides show up to the stream and mope and cry? What did you do? Nothing. Because you didn't research.
I literally called you.
Research anything?
I did. Wait, hold on. How are you?
I also got a random phone call from Keemstar at like 10 p.m. one night, and he was live on LolCow. He's like, "What do you know about the Review Tech USA drama?" I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "I'm not paying attention to any of this shit. I don't know what the fuck's happening." He was like, "Yeah, but the chat's telling me to call you." I was like, "I don't know who the fuck's telling you to do that. You're getting trolled, man." Just look into it. Like, type in Review Tech USA drama on YouTube and just pull up a video.
Oh.
How are you going to tell me what I did? You don't know what I'm doing. I've been on the Reddit this entire time. I've been like looking at Boogie's Twitter and Wings' Twitter and
so why did you need me to make a docket then? Why did you need me to make a docket?
I'm still talking.
Go ahead.
And you keep interrupting me before I can finish. I'm looking on the Reddit. I'm looking on Wings and Boogie's social medias to see what the fuck's going on with them. I'm looking for anybody saying anything about them. And there was nothing this week. So I postponed Tuesday to Wednesday. And then I told you, look, go through the Reddit, grab some fan art, grab some potential drama, grab some things that we can react to and talk about, right? And then I look at the docket and there's only a few posts in there. I'm like, well, there's...
Bro, you can't just arbitrarily look at like 9 to 10 links and just go, this is shit. Did you click on the links? Did you look at the topics? Did you have Boogie and Wings on at the same time so you could extrapolate on those topics? Like, come on! It's such an easy layup!
Not much to go on. I guess I'll just read these and then add Boogie and Wings into the call. So that's what I did. But the docket was not impressive at all. The docket was trash. You spent 15 minutes on it.
Okay.
I wish I could show you. Do I even still have those dockets? I wonder if I still have them. I'm like genuinely curious if I still have the old dockets. Let me see here. I do! I do still have the old dockets. That's crazy. I did the exact same thing Connor did. Look, I won't... It's not a leak. It's just, like, links to, like, clips and all this shit with, like, basic titles. Like, that's literally the same kind of docket that anyone puts together. So, like... Him trying to say the docket sucked is just, it's the exact same kind of docket that anybody makes. Like,
you obviously have no idea how to run a show when you're going through Reddit posts. Why the fuck would you read Reddit posts about Boogie without Boogie in the fucking call? What was the thought process there?
It was boring. The docket was bad.
Listen, the docket has nothing. It's all like already readily available information. It was just listed out. You guys don't need the document.
There was nothing to react to.
What the fuck are you talking about? You're reading the Reddit. The whole point of the fucking show is the Reddit. What are you talking about?
But the docket was trash. The docket was trash.
You're reading the Reddit post. What, are you retarded? You're not going to read Reddit posts about Boogie with Boogie in the call. Are you actually just retarded? What are you talking about?
I'm actually confused because there's
no shit. You're confused. You couldn't fucking run the show. No
there's
shit.
Nothing
You're
in the
fucking confused.
docket.
Yeah, I can tell you're fucking confused, Keemstar, because you couldn't run the fucking show. No shit, bro. If you weren't confused, you would have brought the cows in and had a whole, like, you know, talk with them while you're reading over the fucking Reddit post, but you didn't. No shit, you're confused.
Reddit post? What
Reddit posts? Dude, there's multiple in the docket. I just looked at it. I literally just pulled it up on stream. There's a bunch of posts to work with if you take time to talk about the posts and ask Boogie and Wings what they think. Ask them to go in depth about it. There's a... This is great.
Reddit post. Tell me. What Reddit post?
The 15 Reddit posts that I put in there. And also
what
the dick video.
What are they?
You could have read the
Who's in the right? Nice, Ball Blacks.
one about you could have read the one about you and Grace Thorpe. You could have read the one about Boogie updating Desi. You could have talked about Flaming Star and tied in Flaming Star and Desi. You could have talked about that. EDP defending Boogie in the comments. You could have brought him in and talked about EDP.
So
you could have had Boogie react about EDP.
So is the shit.
What are you talking about? I'm sitting here rambling off 20 ideas to you. I'm rambling off 20 ideas to you.
How is it? It's not okay. I think I understand what's happening here. It's because the docket wasn't the way that he wanted it, so it's a shit docket. That's all it is. It's just, oh God, it's just fucking. Oh my God, he never read it. He never read it. He never read the goddamn docket. Oh God, oh Christ, I know how Connor feels so much. It's just so fucking freeing to see it from a different angle. Connor's got, I commend Connor for this shit. I do. Connor's got a huge fucking respect in my book.
Yeah, you're coping. I mean, now you're just coping.
No,
He read the docket on stream before this call. That's amazing.
Coping. You're in here fucking crying.
But he didn't, like, go through the docket. He didn't have the cows react to the docket. That's my thing, Minty.
Because everybody shit on you once again.
No, you were wrong. You got exposed. You got exposed.
You did a horrible job at a fucking...
Not kind of illiterate. Significantly illiterate. He is dyslexic as fuck.
Docket.
You got exposed for completely failing at putting together the show.
You spent a whole 15 minutes on that?
You failed at putting together the show. It was a total L on your side. You watched it all solo like a total retard. ADHD, drooling, having no idea what the fuck's going on. Then you bring the cows in and you make the content crying about the docket. Instead of even talking, you didn't talk about EDP, you didn't talk about anything. You made the content crying about the fucking docket. That was a total L.
See, that's the thing. Is that if he just pushed forward with the docket, it could have been fun. If he just pushed through it, if he was like, I don't really, this docket's kind of boring, and just like still push through it, he might have found something fun and interesting to do. But no, it's like 2 posts suck, and it's like the whole docket fucking sucks.
Well, so just take the L, bro.
That L's going to you because you are officially fired, and no meme. Fired. Yes, you are. I have a new editor. I'm actually getting rid of you.
I'm not fired. It's okay, Keem. You can take an L. I took an L before. I took an L in January. You can take an L.
No.
That's like, a total L from you. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
Between me and you,
sometimes.
You are fired. Like, go look at the LolcowLive Twitter.
You can
right now.
I'm gonna post it officially. It's okay. It's okay for you to be a cow sometimes. There's nothing wrong with you being a
God damn, the poll is 90% Connor, 10% Keemstar. Jesus.
Cow sometimes. It's funny, Keem. It's funny. Yeah, the poll 90% to me. Yeah, I know exactly. Keem, there's nothing wrong with you being a cow sometimes. It's funny. You need to relax.
Official tweet on LolcowLive. Connor has been fired. Like, you're fired.
No, you need to. You are. It's not. You're not the boss.
Official tweet on official Twitter. Official tweet on LolcowLive. You're fired.
Tommy's the boss. If he wants to fire me for talking shit to you, then he can. It's up to him.
Okay, well then, if that's the case, then I fire Tommy.
Oh my God! You can't be serious. There's no way Tommy's actually fired. I haven't heard anything from Tommy. There's no way. That's crazy.
Like, I don't care.
Like,
who's sending the paychecks? Is Tommy sending the paychecks, or am I sending the paychecks?
Boogie's sending the pay. Is it the channel in like Boogie's name? Is it the channel in Boogie's name? Boogie's the one allocating the money, right? Or am I like retarded?
Everyone's making the money. What are you talking about? You're gonna withhold the money from people because you're mad that I talk shit about you? What are you talking about?
No, I'm telling you, you're fired. You're
not
fired.
Okay, so let me get this clear. You're
fired.
Wait, hold on. You're threatening
the Keemstar show will never happen ever again in your lifetime.
You're fired.
No. You're threatening to withhold the paychecks.
You're fired.
No, I'm pretty sure Boogie said he put the channel in his name. And then it's allocated through Boogie. Maybe I am retarded. I have no idea. That's how little I care about the LolCow podcast.
Because you're mad that I'm talking shit about you.
Not anymore, Brian. It's actually fixed. That got handled like years ago. He's not ban evading.
Yeah. You're actually fired.
You're threatening to withhold the paychecks because you're mad that I talk shit about you. That, just to be clear, that's what you're doing.
No, you said Tommy is the only one. No. You said, wait, hold on. You said Tommy. Hold on. You said Tommy was the only one that can fire you.
All the cows together can fire me. If they vote to fire me, then they can. But realistically, you mishandled the show.
I'm doing the vote by myself. You're fired.
No.
What the fuck is happening? We're going to put it to a vote. You know, everyone has equal say in the podcast. No, they don't. It's me. You're fired. Like, why? I thought it was supposed to be equal shares on the podcast. Is this another baited situation happening again? Is the baited podcast happening again where there's not technically equal shares?
You're not. You mishandled the show.
I am.
No, you're not. You mishandled the show.
You're fired.
You dropped the ball. It was an L on your part. It's okay to admit that. You spent the time crying about it. You should have made it with the cows. You could have made it so much more entertaining.
Bro, if you don't want to accept it, that's up to you. But you are fired, just so you know.
No, I'm not. Yeah.
No way.
Okay, and he rage quit. I mean, he ran. So
is it over?
Still to count up those times, it would probably.
Is it over? It's like over. Okay, it's wait, did he call back in? I fucking hope he called back in. Okay, looks like he didn't call back in. All right, that was great. That was wonderful. What's this one? Oh God, he called it earlier. Is this? No, this is later.
Yo,
what's up, dude? Listen, when he was on here, I couldn't literally speak. I couldn't say anything.
I'm not gonna lie, you had most of the speaking time, bro. You had more of the speaking time.
So I want to say my piece. Since he was on here and uninterrupted and got to fucking call me retard and Keem failed and all this. First of all, what I was going to say when I spoke to him is like, yes, all right. Maybe I could have done more this week. Yes, Wings fucked up. Wings didn't show up, right? But the goddamn docket that he showed, because I went back to the stream, that he's showing you on stream was not the docket that he sent me. It's not the same fucking docket. Did he add more after? Or did shit get glitched and I didn't see it on stream? You could...
Yes, Minty, I did. Well, you can see if there's an editing. You can see if it's edited. You can see if the Google Doc is edited. If Connor added more to it, that would be your proof. You just show the docket and go, here's an edit from Connor. Here's an edit from Connor. Here's an edit from Connor. This timestamp is when this edit happened. Boom, Connor added more to it. But he doesn't know how to do that. He doesn't know how to do that. Hell, I don't even fucking know how to do that. I just know you can't do that.
If you watch the stream, I go to the end of the docket. There's no more on there. All right? Unless maybe I fucked up and I didn't see page 2 or page 3 or whatever.
There's the slip up.
But I'm calling the dude. All right? Because the thing about the EDP, I did see that on the docket before. And then during the live stream, I didn't come across it. So I think maybe like I missed a page, right? But regardless,
I think I missed a page. No, he missed the page.
Docket fucking sucked. The docket blew, all right? I gave him direct instructions, Boblax. I said, listen, there's a bunch of fan art. A bunch of fans have been doing some stuff. I want to show that. And then we'll get into some tea. We'll watch some clips. And
Who the fuck says tea nowadays? Who says tea? Who says tea?
Call the boys and we'll react to it. And there just wasn't a lot there. Like, I called him, I want to say maybe like 5 hours after I gave him the task to do this. And I go, what did you get done? He goes, nothing. He goes, oh, there's a few.
He also calls Instagram the gram. You're shitting me. No, he does not. I have never heard him say that. The gram? What?
Things in there, but like he had 24 hours. He didn't do this. He did it last minute, and it was half-ass. And I'm just sick of the way the dude talks to me. Like, you're my fucking employee. How are you talking to me like this? So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Boblax is trying so hard.
Definitely, like, with the way you guys were discussing, I'm like, is this like typical for like you guys, like,
yes,
where you argue this much?
We don't argue privately.
I don't know about their relationship. I know there's a lot of arguing in ours.
He came on here and he was just talking shit. Didn't think I'd ever hear it. And your fans started spamming me on Twitter saying Connor's talking shit. And I click on and he's like literally saying I'm doing forced drama. What? Boblax, what is forced drama? Can you explain?
No shot. He did not ask Boblax, what does forced drama mean? No way. He did not just ask Boblax forced drama. What is forced? He did not ask that question. No way. He really hates when people say forced drama. He really fucking hates it.
Explain this to me. What exactly is that?
It's like when you agree with someone to do something that's like performative and it's like fake drama, like you forced it.
There's also another definition for that. Forced drama is that something that isn't that big of a deal gets made into a bigger deal, and then that catches the airwaves, and that becomes the fake forced drama. There's two ways of interpreting what forced drama is. For me, that's forced drama, where something stupid and small becomes something so fucking incredibly big for no reason. That's my interpretation of it. And that's kind of like what Lolcow kind of fell into for a little bit. I'm just going to be honest.
Like it didn't happen.
Fake. So fake drama.
Yeah.
Like stage set up.
Yeah.
Boblax, there's two ways to interpret that. Use the other interpretation, please. But I know he won't. Also, I'm giving out 5 gifted members just because you guys are awesome. Thank you. Make sure you like the stream. We have 270 people in here, but only 61 likes. What's happening?
There has never been any staged or set up thing on Lolcow in the history of Lolcow. Like, maybe I'll have like a surprise guest that one of the hosts doesn't know about, you know, but there's nothing is fake. Like, what is the forced drama on Lolcow? I would like an example.
I thought that bit that happened during like a podcast that was like a couple weeks ago, you had this bit where like this girl called in and she was saying that like you sexually harassed her because you made this like video to her in DMs where if you look in the mirror.
Yeah, that was a clear bit, but not from me. I had no involvement in the bit. They did that on their own.
All right. Well, that's the only example of forced drama that I've seen of the show, but I only have watched like a couple episodes. I don't really watch it consistently at all.
And I'm literally laughing. I'm laughing and reacting to it because...
Here, you found it? All right, I need to hear this. Oh my god. Oh my god. 4 years ago. Okay.
And I do not like this. I'm not happy, but that's not it. It gets even deeper. Because the Nelk boys posted this on the gram.
That was 4 years ago. I gotta be a little lenient on that one. That was 4 years. Were people calling it the gram 4 years ago? Listen, that was 4 years ago. I gotta give like a little bit of a concession on that one, maybe. On the gram. No one called it the gram 4 years ago. I never use Instagram. I don't care for Instagram. I hate Instagram. So, like... so here... I have no idea. That's great. Everyone call it Insta. What the fuck?
I know they're doing a bit, and I'm like sarcastic. And then when it was done, I was like,
I was wrong. You guys turned it on me. I was wrong.
It was a funny bit. You know, like, dude, all of a sudden her dad starts spamming the chat. Keemstar sent inappropriate messages to my daughter. And so
is he really coping about the Thorpe thing? Is that what's happening?
I'm seeing this in the chat. I'm like, what the fuck? What is he talking about? So then I go to the DMs. And I'm like, what are they talking about? And then I pause the video, and it looks like I'm not wearing underwear, but I clearly have underwear on because I was running on the treadmill, right?
Yeah.
But it just the way it looks, right? And then they made this big thing and acted like they were upset and all that other thing. But it's not. I didn't set that up. I had no involvement in that. I was just reacting to it in real time, and they're the ones that were doing a bit. And so I got my own fucking editor on here saying that I'm doing forced drama. Like, it's not just he's talking shit and being disrespectful, but he's like talking shit on the fucking show. And bro, that docket.
Oh god.
Was garbage. If you put me in task of building a docket, right, it would be phenomenal. Like if I had, you know, a full 24 hours, right? And as far as him saying that I did nothing for the show, I was on the Reddit, I was looking at some stuff, I'm checking Wings and Boogie. There's nothing like I can really sink my teeth in, right? So Connor did have a hard task because I couldn't find anything. But then I see his docket and it's like not impressive at all. Like if I had,
but like what level does it need to be at? Because, like, you hated my dockets, but you also hate Connor's dockets. So, like, what more needs to be done? Like, I know Gino has, like, certain... Excuse me, Olivia. I don't mean to say that, Gino. Olivia, I apologize. But, Olivia, you make basic dockets with a short context to it, and then there's the link. That's what every docket should be. And that's just what it is.
A whole day to put my time and energy towards building a docket, I'd have something good. It doesn't even have to be related to Lolcow. Maybe there's a good story. You're sitting here talking about stuff right now. Like I have other employees, by the way. Tommy C doesn't have employees, right? He's got volunteers. Wings and Boogie, they don't have employees. They don't know what it's like. They have employees.
I just realized that there's a trans Keemstar Twitter account. Wait, that's Jalen. What the fuck? Why is Jalen a trans? I'm not, okay.
Please, they work their fucking asses off. They grind, and they never talk shit to me. Ever. Because I'm their goddamn boss. I get a docket built every day for fucking Drama Alert. Gino has like 9 pages for me every single day. Now, granted, this is like a novelty thing, right? So we have access to less stuff, But like maybe there's another lolcow out there that's involved in some type of story that we can react to or whatever. There's got to be something that
there is so much to work with. So this is the thing. Connor's job isn't to make the docket, from what I understand. Connor's job was just to edit the episodes, make the thumbnails, and make the shorts. Right? I had no idea if Connor was in charge of the dockets. If you're saying that, there is a plethora of content that constantly gets pumped out by Smokies and Kiwis that you could use as a reference point. You have Tofiachu, you got Daniel Larson, you got Cyrax, you got all of these fucking new up-and-coming crazy lolcows for the old school legendary cows to react to. There's so much more out there. You just gotta type it in. Go on YouTube, type in lolcow, and find something. It's not hard, Keem.
It's related to this show. All right. But yeah, I dropped the ball this week, and I will take full accountability for it. Wings didn't show up, even though he said he was going to show up. He saying that he's sick or whatever. And then, you know, you get to this docket, which was a piece of shit, and Connor won't take any accountability whatsoever, and he's blaming everyone else. So I can't deal with it. And this isn't like an after the fact thing. I said on the fucking show tonight, I failed. I suck. El Keem. I literally had the chat spam El Keem, right? But when it comes to him and his job, oh, I didn't do anything wrong. It was all Keem. And he's sitting here calling me fucking retard and shit like that. I'm sorry, but at some point, I let this dude disrespect me a couple weeks ago or back in January when he didn't do his job for fucking 2 weeks. I'm not letting.
But you guys settled it on the live stream and apologized and then worked through it in DMs and you put Tommy in charge of him. That shouldn't still be held against him. You got to let shit go. Chris, Connor did a docket because Keem asked him to do it because he didn't know what to do going live. So Connor did it, and Keem still cried. It's Keem's job to play in the podcast and ask Connor for it. Okay. I'll take your word for it.
Him fucking disrespect like that again. Go fuck yourself. You're fired.
I will take full accountability for the show being shit by blaming Connor and Wings. Yeah.
Well,
yeah, that's exactly what happened.
He said that you guys like share like the way that he's paid is that it's like he gets like I don't know, like a certain percentage from like the lolcow generated revenue.
No, he doesn't. Connor gets paid $2,000 every month, no matter what.
Cheers, my horse. Love ya.
Connor should have attached Subway Surfers gameplay to the docket. Easy fix. Yeah, they will get the autists to fucking watch. Get Keemstar with his fucking autism to watch it. Thank you for the 9 months. I appreciate you.
Yeah, but he's saying that he's getting paid out of the lolcow's pocket. So it's like not your money, but it's like your money, like Tommy, Wings, and Boogie. So like they should all have a say in whether he's fired or not because
they technically do have a say if he's fired or not. But Bo Blacks, yeah. I will go to Wings, Boogie, and Tommy, and I've already told him this. I'll say, okay, you guys now have to decide whether or not Connor's fired. But if you want to keep him on as the editor, I'm leaving the project. Who are they gonna?
So you're basically gonna blackmail the three, knowing that you are the one that helps with the project. Oh my god, that's such a dick move. Bro, I'm gonna be real. That's a dick move. Guys, if you don't fire Connor, I'm just gonna leave the show. I'm just not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna fund anything. I'm not gonna use any sort of connections that I have to help. Fuck you. That is blackmail. I'll admit it. That's fucking blackmail. That's fucking blackmail, dude. That's almost the definition of blackmail.
Pick Keemstar or Connor, you know? So he is fired. There's no debate about it. Like, he is fired. Like, there's no way Tommy C, Wings, and Boogie are going to pick Connor over me. And I already have a new editor. So, like, yeah, I guess they do have a say, but it will...
It's a pretty gay ultimatum. I'll admit it. That's a fucking gay ultimatum game.
Be me or him.
Yeah, I guess we could have the
Bo Blacks, come on, pressure would be like, dude, that's a gay ultimatum.
All vote and weigh in and see what happens. But yeah, I mean, yeah, the way you guys were fighting, I'm surprised that
Bo Blacks, come on, you can be honest and just say that's a pretty gay ultimatum. Like, he's not gonna bite your head off.
I would be surprised if he was still employed after that, you know? So
yeah, I can't work with someone like that. And here's the thing. if I fucked up on the docket, right? If there was stuff that like I missed or whatever.
Oh, Boblax is baked. Okay, I'll give Boblax an out then. I don't give many outs, but I'll give him an out on this one.
He should have said that. He should have said, "Hey, look."
Okay, yeah. Now that I'm looking at Boblax right now, yeah, he's baked as shit.
There was this story that you missed. It was on page 2, but I went through the entire docket on fucking stream. I didn't even see the fucking EDP 445 thing. So I don't know if the docket got fucked up or what took place. But no, as soon as I joined the call, he's fucking interrupting me and fucking calling me retard and this and that. And dude, in that moment when he's interrupting me, I just made a decision in my head. I'm like, okay, you're fired. Bye. I'm not working with you anymore. Like the fact that you're just fucking interrupting me and the fact that you think you can talk to me like that is mind blowing. So you know, that's it. I've said my piece. That's my side of things. Fuck yourself, Connor. Go fuck yourself.
Just Boblax's face is like, I don't give a shit, dude. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. He's like, please just leave the call.
You might be muted.
Oh.
What?
I thought you were gonna like leave after that. I'm so used to like you doing a rant and then just like leaving after that. So I was like, I was expecting you to hang up. So.
If you have any other questions, if not, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really have any questions.
Oh god, that's incredible. This is such autism. Connor, buddy, if you need someone to talk to, don't worry, I'm here. We'll do a meeting. We'll do a live stream AA meeting on working for Keemstar.
Hey guys, thank you for watching the clip. Thank you for using Opinion for doing the editing. Make sure you give him a follow on Twitter. And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you are new. Check out the link in the description for the LolcowLive trading card game. There's a brand new pack called Series X. That pack has my card in it, the tipster cards as well. On top of that, there's a bunch of other cast of characters in there. And we're also working towards an ultimate goal for that. So make sure you guys click on the link below. We're going to try and upload daily here and do live streams pretty often. So make sure you stick around and hit that like button. Thanks, guys.